Hello everyone, Advance N64 here. Welcome back to another episode of Zelda the Minish Cap. In the last episode, we climbed up Mount Grenell and made it to the Palace of Flames, or what the Minish call it, the mines the humans dug. So, and now we're looking for the fire element and hopefully getting this sword back from Millard. Ugh, dang it. I always hate these enemies so much, but they're free bombs, so if you can time it right, you can get those guys up and just throw them at that door right there, and you won't have to waste a bomb. But they can be really, really annoying. In order to fight these enemies, you're gonna have to use your shield, because as Ezreal says, your sword won't make a dent in their thorny armor. Flip them over before you strike. Alright, I'm kind of not ready to do this episode because I'm feeling pretty sick, but hopefully I can last at least 40 minutes. I don't know, but in this chest you got the compass, and so now we can find the locations of chests around the dungeon. I don't think I really went over it much, but now these may seem like a bunch of rubies, but that one in the middle is actually a like, and this arm of like will start stealing your money. And that's not the only kind of ruby like we'll be finding in the whole game. And once you find them, they're pretty annoying. I hate them so much. But okay, just throw that away. And what's wrong with these enemies is that once you hit them once, is that they'll start running around, and it can if they run into you, they hurt. So it's not like them being a bomb is the problem. It's them that just when they're lit. Yeah, it's pretty annoying, but you can easily get past it. Just go ahead and just do that, and alright, let's just follow these tracks, see where it takes us. Take out our gust jar so we can actually deal with these enemies. Apparently you can't use any items in those highways because I was trying, but it's surprising because I never actually knew that. But the more you know. And alright, so what's that? This must be what the humans who built this mine used to get around in here. Maybe we should hop in. What? After all this, you expect me to believe you're scared? There's nothing to be afraid of here. Come on, let's go. Yep, since there's nothing to be afraid of, we might as well just hop into this minecart. Let's go ahead. And holy shit! Oh my god. Whoa. Sweet jumping jellyfish. That was awful. Hey kid, what are you smiling about? You know it was madness to risk our lives in a human contraption. From now on, let's just stick to our feet. Well, I mean your feet. That went so fast it killed the keys. I always love when that happens. It's probably the only reason I like this dungeon. I actually really hate this dungeon for other reasons. You know. I really dislike these bomb enemies. I'm surprised I'm doing so much with them. And yeah, I'm gonna have to just use my normal bombs. And alright, unfortunately we can't just. You have to wait for it to blow up. That's my one downside with bombs. It can be good sometimes. Just go ahead and just. There we go. Now, in order to progress, you have to kill all these guys here. Now, I believe you can just go behind them and just hit them with your sword. But it takes 2 hits. I would recommend just getting on your gust jar. How interesting. So there was a portal hidden away in here. Whenever you want it to shrink you down, just hop up in air and press R. Yeah. I'm sorry I don't have much to talk about. Since I have a cold, it's pretty hard to think straight, but alright, you're not gonna want to do anything with these guys since you can't really attack them. And since they can't notice you, can't really do anything. If you go up here, you can't do anything, because if you fall down that, it's a bottomless pit. Yeah. He said, being Minish size comes with a lot of troubles. And so, and if a puddle is basically a bottomless ocean, pit that is basically just about your size is going to be just as worse. It's basically a bottomless abyss until you reach the bottom and then you die. To be honest, it would probably make a really, really loud sound. But we got a chest here, and since it's a big one, we might as well check what's in it. Let's see. We get the dungeon map. Now we have, now we can see everywhere in the dungeon, which is pretty useful. But I don't really use it much because I'm just going to show you all where everything is, so it doesn't really matter. Just go ahead and just kill these choo-choos. I really hate red choo-choos. They're so annoying. Alright, let's just go. I'm surprised, because I don't remember hating red choo-choos this much, but for some reason I really just do. Oh my, looks like you really hot. It looks really hot in that lava. Trust me, falling into that would be a bad idea. I'm sure you'd agree. No, it's the lava, so yeah. If you stand on these things too long, they'll fall into the lava. But they resurface in a bit, so you don't have much to worry about. Sometimes there'll be jerks and put some pots in your way. Alright, but those aren't really anything you have to be concerned about right now. But this, however, you do. Because now you're going to be faced with a few problems where these things are just there when you have to go and, cross over. But, okay, one in the chest in here gives you 50 rubies. Might as well get it, why not? I'm surprised, I almost have like 300 rubies. But, that's good. I definitely want that much, and what we're going to want to do here is jump into this whirlwind here. And since we're not going to have enough to make it across, let's go ahead and use this other one and get a little sharp turn here. And just drop down right here. There we go. Now we're just going to want to move this aside. Push the button here. And push this thing into that hole. Let's speed this up a bit. There we go. And we got the small key now. So, that locked door that we saw earlier, we can go ahead and open. But luckily, it just gives us basically right where we were before. So let's just go through here. And actually, let's not go through right there, because that's not where we have to go. We actually want to go back there and hunt back onto that minecart. I made that mistake on my practice run as well. It's like a 5-second mistake, but since I basically did that speed up, I basically saved 5 seconds to get to just like give away 5 seconds. Now what you're gonna want to do is hit that switch with your sword. Now hop back onto that minecart, and we now on a different route. And now here we are. And we were basically just here a second ago. Just go ahead and kill these two enemies here. Not a problem. Let's continue forward. Ugh. And we can't use this minecart because it's upside down. Yeah, silly. Alright. I hate keys. I don't think you can fall down that. Yeah, you can't fall this. Okay, you can fall down that, but you have to do it yourself. So it's very stupid. So, yeah, it's not gonna happen to you. So don't worry. Unless you keep holding down while going on that, you're not gonna fall. And you just basically saw what happens when you fall into lava. You're probably gonna see that probably twice more in this episode as a whole. Whew. Ugh. Sorry about that. Like I said, cold. But, you know, I don't actually know if my voice sounds worse than usual. And yeah, it's more, and I mean more worse because I have a horrible voice, but wait, let's charge up a spin attack here because we are surrounded! Alright, we're gonna, and just kill a bunch of these things as you can, and apparently spin attacks don't work. Okay, these are, I believe, steel choo-choos, or just like silver choo-choos. They're choo-choos in general. I don't know what kind of choo-choos they're called, but defeating, they can turn into, they can go into spike form, and it takes 3 hits to kill. Once you kill all of them, the chest appears, and you get the Cane of Paki. This mysterious rod has the power to flip over things. Use it to charge up energy in holes and flip out of them. Alright, so now we have the Cane of Paki. It's not really meant for an offensive thing, but if you do this, ta-da, you can now flip over stuff, and since we don't want to do it right here because it makes it have slug lights on us, we're gonna want to do it here, and you know since we're kind of stuck. Hey kid, why don't you take that cane of Peggy and fire it in that hole? I mean, you never know what will happen until you try it, right? So if we shoot it in this hole and then don't, you'll flip out of it higher. So yeah, that they did kind of say that in the introduction of this item. So, but I guess it's understandable why you would mess this up. And if you mess up with this thing right here, don't worry, you can just grab it. I did mess up with it before because I send it on speed up, and it's hard to slow down speed up something on your phone, because that's what I'm playing. Minish Cap is on. Yeah. I don't know if you can hear this, but I'm basically about to sneeze. And I'm not even sure if I am right now, because I'm like really resisting, but it's also really horrible. Now, we can hit the switch, but we don't want to do that because it'll block our way in Minish form. There it is. Yep. Now, right here you'll have a bit of trouble because you got some, these things, these traps, whatever they are. They'll try to hit you. Oh god. This is probably really horrible for you all. It's not as bad as me though. Yeah. It's so hard to explain things when that happens. You have like no idea. And I think I have another one coming up. That's great. Now, just hide in one of those things. Let's go at you. You'll be fine. Oh god. I really should have probably postponed this episode. But, I can manage. It's not really anything hard to do. Ugh. I'm so sorry if this is getting you really disgusted. It's getting me disgusted. And what you're going to want to do is hit these enemies. Yeah, and just put it in the hole. That way you can just transfer for them. And there we go. Just go ahead and grab this. And, wow, his face is turning red. And probably so is mine, but since I don't know what I can't really look at my face without a mirror. I have no clue. Oh, God. I didn't think my cold was this bad. I don't know if any YouTubers have actually ever played through a game with sneezing. It's in it. Ugh. I probably need to take a moment here. I think I definitely need to take a moment here. But I can't tell if you guys are getting sickened by this or you finding this enjoyable. Because right now I can't even tell myself. Alright. Wow, we're actually nearing the end of this place. It's good. It's good. Because I don't think we got anywhere else to go. Let's look at this. Yeah, that's basically it. Last tube. So, let's go ahead and wait for this thing to revolve around. And I think I might get a cut in so I can actually, like, you know, not die on camera. Well, I'm not on camera, but I'm recording, so I guess it counts. You just want to flip over a lot of these things as you see them. Now, this could be a bit tough, but if you know how to use a D-pad, it's pretty easy. Alright, let's just climb over this thing as it was moving. Can you move faster? Okay, now I'm getting worried. Oh, wow, that was so close. Okay, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. There we go. We're fine. And what you're going to want to do is clear out some of these pots. Trust me, it'll be so much easier on your part. Because that just flips over so quick. And you'll probably end up dying. Yeah, I'll probably flip this over again because we might be needing it. Let my luck. Alright, let's just climb over this and do it one more time. Climb over that. Oh, this is so much easier to do than on a phone. Then again, because the D-pad on your phone is basically just touchscreen and it sucks. Alright, now, what you're supposed to do is go over that, but what I'm just gonna do is get the treasure chest right here, and ow, ow. Okay, this could be a bit more easy, but it's a Kinstone piece. I mean, it's always good to have some of those. Of course, you don't really need it, because it's a Kinstone piece that are, like, everywhere. Okay, move faster, Link. I don't want you to die. And we'll just continue there, and since we can't reach that world, we're gonna want to use our Cane Packy here, and just hop into it, and fly onto this, and kill this keys. And oh my god, I hate when this happens. I always hate when the rubies get up there. It's so annoying, and I have OCD, and I hate it. Alright, let's go into this whirlwind again. Just fly over to all this stuff, and go there. I feel like I should just, like, name this title Lava Sickness. Because I have a cold, and we're flying over lava. You know what, I'm probably gonna do that. It's probably funny for you guys, because you can actually see the title of the thing. So you can actually tell if it's Lava Sickness or not. It might not be. It could be, but it also might not be. We got 100 rubies! How exciting! And now we have 300 rubies total. That means any more rubies is basically useless. Alright, let's go down here. And actually, no, we do not want to do that. Can we just fly over this? Nope. Wait, we can. Perfect. I thought we were gonna have to use a Cane Packy for a second. But I think it's called the Cane Packy. Or it could be called Cane Packy. Cane of something. It's a cane of asking you questions about how to say it. Yeah. One of my friends likes to say that a lot. Like whenever someone says, what is that even doing? It's there to ask you questions. Like, it would be like, a person would be like, why is it there? And the other person would be, my friend would be like, it's there to ask you questions. But now we got the big key, and since the dungeon thing is right there, we can just go up. Oh my god, I'm not patient at all. Hurry up. We have viewers watching. Ugh. Don't you just hate when things don't correspond with what you want? Alright, but let's just... Wow. I was basically standing on lava right there. But, now we're inside the boss room. And I'm gonna equip this empty bottle here because one of these things have a fairy inside, and like I said, putting a fairy in a bottle, you can get restored back to life. And this is basically all just another... Oh no, I let out the fairy. Great. At least there's another fairy here, so I can get that. It's probably in this one. Yep. Just capture that. And I just kept pressing A because I just wanted to go quick. There we go. And let's equip the Cane Packy because whenever you get a boss at the end of the dungeon, you're usually going to have to use the dungeon item. But alright. Whoa. Is that a roar? I think it was a roar. And we got, oh my god, it's a Skeleturtle. Skeleturtle dragon. It's a Skeleturtle dragon. That's what it is. It's official name now. Ugh. Now what you're gonna want to do is hit the shell with the Cane Packy. Just keep hitting this thing, and once it disappears, you're gonna want to head back. And I would always recommend staying in one corner because usually no rocks fall down. Found down there, and lava expands to the walls. So yeah, just hug right here, since a lot of rocks don't normally fall down. And alright, the lava's back in the center, and he emerges, and he's pretty not happy about what we just did. But how happy would you be if we just use your shell to hit you? Well, I would blame him for having a freaking stalagmite on his rock shell. There we go. And now we can just climb over this. It can be a bit annoying. Sometimes he'll just, you know, we'll just go over here, and sometimes I believe the shell can. What was I saying? Yeah. Oh, it can be pretty annoying because sometimes he'll just keep blocking the Cane Packy hits. That's what I was trying to say. I can't really think because I have a cold. But, alright, yeah. It is also likes to breathe fire a lot. It can cause a bit of obstacles, but alright, there we go. We hit that. Let's climb over him, and just keep hitting, getting it. Come on. And we're done. Wow, okay. And this fight can actually be pretty hard, much harder, but alright, we're done. And let's walk up to the middle, because this beautiful music plays. And weird elements just from the sky. And something from the sky. We have the heroic music playing right now, and because we got the fire element. Flames bring life to light to darkness and warmth to all. The flame element is embodiment is the embodiment of that power. Yeah. Alright, it's always fun to make fun of your, all the things that you just mess up with. But, alright, we got the Harkitator here, and, there's some carvings on the wall of the monster. Apparently there might be a few more, but, either that or it's just the one. And, alright, now that we're back. Oh, that was hot. It was so hot. I thought my flippers would catch fire. But it's over now. I suppose we could go back to with Melari. Melari? With the person. Alright, now we can go ahead and just go back and speak with him. Alright, Melari's minds. Alright. Wow, that was fast work, but not so fast. I didn't finish your sword. Here, take a look. I call this new blade the White Sword. Alright. You got a white sword. Its beautiful white blade sparkles with light. You can put away your grandfather's sword now. Once you infuse this, it with the power of the element, it'll become a sacred blade. The Forest Elder has no doubt told you this part, but if you want to use a sword, you must go to Elemental Sanctuary. Sanctuary is a strange world, trapped to be two worlds. It's a bridge between the Minish world and the human world. The doorway to the sanctuary opens once every 100 years. You'll find that door hidden within Hyrule Castle. Once the blade is filled with the power of the four elements, it should be able to break the curse on your princess. I know you can do it. After all, you made short work of the human mind. Let me tell you about a shortcut you can use to get down from the mountains. You'll find it right at the front of the entrance to the mine you just explored. Just follow that, you'll be down in no time. Alright. Well, thanks to Melari, we now have the White Sword. And, yeah, that is a reference, I believe it's a reference anyways, to the original Legend of Zelda, because one of the swords that you could get in the game was called the White Sword. It was a more stronger version than the wooden sword that you would get from the beginning. And it would do more damage, and as you can see, it does a lot of damage. We basically covered a lot in this episode, so I'm going to basically end it off here, but let's get down to Hyrule Field, to Hyrule Town, and I'll end off the episode there, because I actually don't want to, I really don't want to end up in Mount Credit anymore, because we're not going to be here, like, at all anymore. And I'm okay with Mount Creno, but it's a bit boring there. Alright, and 2 hits with that, and he's dead. Wow. I'm surprised I took him down so fast. But, since we have 300 rubies, I want to see if I can actually get that thing that I really wanted right now, because I believe it was 300 rubies, but, this thing is a bit dusty. Let's clear this off. There we go. Bit dusty, but now it's clean. Let's see, what do we got in here? We got the boomerang, yes. Alright, let's talk to you. That boomerang is a real bargain at 300 rubies. Will you buy it? Yes. Yeah, this is a completely optional item. It's pretty good, but you can, you can get like a better version later, but wow, you are a big spender, aren't you? Thank you. Ugh. But now we got the boomerang. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty good, but it could be better. Alright, now we're done. So let's see. Hey, fresh fruit. Get your fresh fruit here. And I'm gonna see as fresh vegetables. Howdy, cook. Get your fresh veggies grown up. Alright, Aaron me. It's fresher than fresh milk. For you. What? This guy wants to use consoles? Okay, that's cool. After this, I might as well just end off the episode here. But, alright, we got Brocco. Get it? Because it's broccoli. And let's see what this does. It gives us a treasure chest somewhere. And Lon Ranch, okay. And they fit perfectly. Oh, I expected my sales will triple because of this. I certainly hope it does, but oh well. Alright, so I think that's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you all for watching and have a great day.